39 countries. That's how many nations have been banned or restricted from entering the United States for the 2026 World Cup. The majority of them are non-white. The majority of them are African. A country that can't welcome the global majority has no business hosting the world's tournament. Meet Omar Artan. He's CAF's African Referee of the Year for 2025, and he's the first Somali ever selected to officiate at a World Cup final. He arrived at Miami International Airport with a valid visa and a diplomatic passport. The U.S. turned him away and sent him back to Istanbul without an explanation or an apology. FIFA appointed him and the U.S. rejected him. This is what American racism looks like on a world stage. It's unapologetic and totally indifferent to excellence. And he's not the only one. 6 members of the executive committee of the Senegalese Football Federation were also denied entry. And when the Senegalese team itself arrived, footage on social media shows them subjected to excessive and degrading security checks on the tarmac. World-class athletes being treated like a threat on the soil of the country hosting their tournament. No European team is being screened like that when they land. The bias is not subtle, and it never has been. 4 qualified nations, Haiti, Iran, Ivory Coast, and Senegal, have fans that are barred entirely. Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, and Nigeria face visa bans and processing delays. A record 10 African teams are in this tournament. And many African fans are just choosing not to come. They're going to Canada or Mexico instead. And then there's the price. Tickets range from thousands of dollars to tens of thousands of dollars. Following your team from the group stage to the final costs nearly 5 times what it did at the last World Cup. Football Supporters Europe called it a monumental betrayal and filed a formal complaint with the European Commission. Nearly 17,000 fans have canceled their tickets, and close to 80% of hotels in U.S. host cities are reporting underwhelming bookings because the fans who would fill those rooms either can't get a visa or they can't afford a ticket. The United States has rendered its verdict on the global majority. You're not welcome here. Not as a fan, not as a referee, not as a federation official, not as an athlete on the soil of the country hosting your tournament. American bias has exposed something that the world can't ignore. The U.S. isn't equipped to host the world when it's made clear that the world isn't welcome here. And if you didn't know, now you know.